Welcome to another edition of Chaplain John with Chaplain John Sayers, featuring special reports and interviews with people doing kingdom ministry in Tulare County and beyond. And now, here's Chaplain John.
Hey, good morning. This is the second day of Lent, and I'm going to try, and maybe it's just going to be for me, to put a thought for the day on Lent, the season of Lent. And by the way, yesterday I had a joy of going to the hospital, working with some of the chaplains, and going around for the staff and patients that wanted the cross sign. And I'm going to see, I haven't even taken a shower yet this morning. I'm glad you can't smell me through this, but there's the sign of the cross that I had put on my forehead. Because what I would say is I would put it on their forehead is Ash Wednesday begins the season of Lent. It's not a season I'm crazy about, but it's a season we go through many times in life. But remember this, God is with you. And then I would say, as I put we used a Q-tip as we sanitation, right? Touch people in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. And then you use a clean Q-tip every time. Anyway, that's what I did yesterday. But this is the second day, and I'm rambling. I want to get in this to a lot quicker. Gail and I are having a joy right now reading through the book of Ezra. And Ezra is where the people get to come back. Some of those get to come back to the homeland. They've been in exile to help rebuild the temple. And exciting time. Even though they're still under captivity, they get to come home and rebuild the temple. Now, at the end of chapter, and this is what we read this morning, at the end of chapter 2, I want to read this to you. Ezra, at the end of chapter 3. And it says this: Yet many of the priests and Levites and heads of the fathers of households, the old men who had seen the first temple, wept with a loud voice when the foundation of the house was laid before their eyes. Yet many shouted aloud for joy. You got to get the picture. They're coming home, they got the foundation laid, and there's some old guys going, oh, I remember what it used to look like. Oh, I remember when. And they would weep for joy. They weep, sorrow, oh, weep, weep. So you could hear the weeping, or you could hear some of them rejoicing as the foundation is laid. Now, we know where our foundation is. And even in Lent, it dawned on me. We can go around today mourning, oh, look at this terrible, I remember what it used to be like. Or we can mourn for, oh, look at the sin that's in our world today. Look what's going on in the sin in our lives. But we rejoice, God, because we know you are with us. Even though we go through the valley of the shadow of death, you are with us. Your rod and your staff, they protect us. So today, second day of Lent, are people going to see you weeping, or are they going to see you rejoicing, even in these strange times we're living in? Second day of Lent.